Hi everyone, this is Sunette, here in this video to share with you a bit more about the private interviews that are available on eQuaff. So within the private interviews, what happens is I portal your mind, your being and your physical body. The three major parts of you that in fact has an awareness. So for those of you who have been introduced to eQuaff throughout the years, have an understanding of the fact that everything that exists has an awareness, has a life force. And with the ability or the gift of the portal, I can portal that life force, your body, for example, your being, as well as your mind. And that life force can then, through the portal, communicate with you one-on-one. So it's essentially having a really in-depth conversation with yourself, but very deep parts of yourself, existing very deep levels of awareness. So, I mean, even though we are existing within our bodies and within our minds, our mind in itself, our beingness, our physical body has a voice, has an awareness. But this voice, this awareness is existent, again, on a very, very deep level, or very, very deep dimension. A dimension we, as of yet, do not have access to. This access is given through the portal. Now, what I found through the private interviews in portaling an individual's mind, being, as well as body, on this very, very deep level of awareness, is that it opens up information within yourself and within your mind and your everyday life where, we mostly walk our everyday lives, our relationships with people, moments that we face, our conversations or discussions with others, more very much on surface levels, where very unexpected thoughts or emotional reactions or bodily discomfort starts, coming through and coming up within yourself. And you're often quite confused about how you respond in certain moments to certain things, to certain people. So with the private interviews, what the gift within the private interviews is giving you that deeper level of access in the deeper levels of dimensions and awareness of yourself to understand what is contributing to creating these types of thoughts or reactions or experiences coming up within you. I mean, I'm sure many of you, or each one of you, have had so many moments in your life where you sometimes sit back and wonder, where did this come from? Even in how you speak or how you behave. It's like you look back at that moment and you're kind of shocked, like really questioning, but where did this come from? Why is this happening? So not only that, but even in your life in general, like just asking the question as to, why am I who I am? Why is my life the way it is? Why is my relationships the way it is? Why can't I do this or that? Why am I trying so hard but nothing is coming of it? All these questions that we face in our everyday life, more on a surface level, this is the knowledge, information, and understanding that will come through the portal, through your mind, being, and body within the private interviews. It gives so much more context and understanding as to why you are who you are, why your mind reacts or responds in certain ways in surprising, unexpected, unpredictable moments, why your relationships, your family, siblings, parents, children, it is so encompassing, the information that you can get access to understand and see and realize who you are and why you are and what your life is right now. It is to understand that there's actually a lot more influencing who you are, how you are, and why you are within your life right now. There's so much more to your mind, to your consciousness, to your beingness, to your physical body that you're not as of yet aware of. I mean, this is the awareness that we're assisting and supporting with developing in each one through EQUAF, understanding how to walk through the mind, access your beingness, live your beingness within the physical, getting access to similar or same information in terms of, just getting to that moment, that point within yourself where you realize that, nothing is what it seems, especially in our conscious, surface experiences in our everyday lives. So I would strongly suggest, giving the private interviews a go, to, for yourself, understand what are these deeper levels of awareness. What about myself am I actually not at this present time understanding enough that if I can get access to that knowledge and information or awareness, I'd actually be able to assist and support myself in my process through my mind, my relationships, my everyday life so much more effectively. And this is one of the cross-reference points that we've seen, is that within the private interviews, the individuals get the understanding of why I am, who I am, and how I am, and how my relationships is, and my life is. And it is actually very empowering for individuals, because with that understanding, they can help themselves so much more in their process through the mind, their life, and their relationships with everyone around them. All right, so here, thus, the context, the purpose of the private interviews is for you to get access to those deeper levels of self, of awareness, on a mind, being, and body level. And we can cover so many topics. If there's something in your mind that you're struggling with, just inside yourself, or just generally with your body. We even bring in the context of past lives, for example. I mean, there is still a level of influence coming through from your past lives. But, not so much, but yet sometimes the information is quite relevant to get to know and understand how past lives still affect who you are, how you are, and why you are within your everyday life. All right, so this is me, Sunette, and, do the request with the private interviews, even just to test it out for yourself and see how it can practically assist and support you to become the best and reach your utmost potential within yourself and your life. And this is why I'm here. This is why the portal is here. My ideal is for each one to realize just that. How much more, how much better, the best within yourself you can actually be, become, and live, and create yourself and your life into the utmost best or better that it can be. All right. Thank you very much.